Welcome to Declare's Delight for Life tonight. Tonight's going to be quite unique as far as, what I'm talking about, because for me, I am on a new journey and I'm definitely on a new beginning in my life. And I have not a whole lot to say about it because for me, I have a brand new pathway ahead of me. And I'm going to be sharing that with you tonight because tonight is how to have a journey of 1,000 miles that is organized. And yes, I am Andrea, like I have said before, the sensible lady, the CEO and co-founder of Colors to Light for Life. And I put the sensible and help you declutter the clutter in your life. And that includes helping you when I could declutter my own life and share it with you. Because I understand, because a lot of you out there deal with a lot of the same things I deal with. And, that's a whole different factor to think about. And what I want you to all realize that, no matter what, we can all have a journey to have happen. And I want you to really think about your journey. And um, I know for myself, this journey I've been on for the last couple of weeks has just been incredible. You know, a couple 2 3 weeks ago, my home was in danger of being taken away from me. A lot of people were using scare tactics against me, saying we're going to come and take your home as a result of missing a number on it. If any of you know, a check by phone, or issues with a car loan, and saying this or that. And you know what? I did a switch. I sought out different lenders. I went and applied for a home loan and got approved. And I'm going through a process right now that, there's some little few glitches here and there. And, I even have a different belief system and realizing, like I've talked about, that, my own, belief system on which I base from my childhood to being Wiccan was all based on, being attached to that back when I was a childhood was all interconnected, and that my journey of that time was just so discombobulated. My whole life has felt discombobulated. It all felt like a mess on the floor. My soul, for a long time was very, very unhappy and very, very sad. A lot of folks out there said, even though I said I was happy, I walked around with a cloud around on my head. I'm not that way anymore. I like joy. I like happiness. I have to admit, I'm quite tired. I actually took a nap this afternoon. I've been reading a book on stress. And the one thing I did learn about stress is I've been having so many high stressors for years. I didn't realize how much the toll they were taking on me. They were taking a toll on me in my health, my stomach. They even said thyroid um, could me cause pain, um, high thyroid, eating problems. A lot of my health issues were related to all that stress I was dealing with. But the one factor in all that, I've come to realize that that's what I was under. But that's been relieved now. And as a result, it's like a letdown. And this journey I've been on has been quite, something. And the only thing I have to say about all of it is that, for you guys out there who may be dealing with a lot of stress yourself, and trying to deal with it and find a way, an organized way of dealing with it, one of the good factors that I do find is to find good people, to work with good people who understand you. And believe me, that definitely helps organize things because they provide support that makes a difference in allowing you to be able to grow and be able to march forward in your life so you can think clearly. I can't speak anything more dearly of folks that do things for you without any sense of, having to think about payment or thinking that, you have to do something in return. That's true love. When you don't expect anything in return, that's true love. And in turn, if you help somebody else, then it's helping another fellow human being. And helping other fellow human beings is important. And if you think about that journey of 1,000 miles, you know, how many of us have a journey? That journey of 1,000 miles. That journey begins with that first step. The first step of that journey begins with 1,000 miles. And we all have to take that step. I know for me, I've taken many steps, I think, of 1,000 miles, but truly, I was still at the beginning of the race. But you know what? I'm not at the beginning of the race anymore. I'm moving forward. And I'm definitely moving forward because I'm feeling a lot less stress. And as a result, I'm tired. That's the funny thing about it is I'm tired because of having relieving all that stress, my body wants some rest. It wants rest. And you know what? I'm giving it rest. It loves the rest because getting that deep down rest that I haven't felt deep down in my soul is wonderful. And you can't help but think about how great that feels inside. I want you to think about this. Think about these factors for yourself. When you begin a journey, think about it. Have you ever taken a car trip and all the preparation and everything you do, or are you getting ready for a trip and all the stuff you have to do before a trip, and you take your trip and you start getting into your trip and you begin that trip and things just seem to come along, and then you come home and then you have that letdown and you just kind of go kaplunk and you're tired. But this is different, a lot different. What's so different about it is this journey you're on is called life, the journey of life. When you have that journey of life, it's a lot different. There's no preparation for the journey of life. The only preparation is living and living to life to the fullest. And when you live life to the fullest, there's no turning back because you are alive and you're having hope and peace. And there's nothing else I can say about that. And with that, I'd like to leave you with 3 questions. I'd like you to think about if you were to begin a journey of 1,000 miles, what would be your first step? And then after that, what would be your second step? And after that, what would be your third step? With that, I wish you a great Declares Delight for life. Have hope, have peace and tranquility, and have love in your life, and have peace, and let there be a light in your eyes.